And if Ivanovic can get on top of Zvonareva early in the set, you get the feeling that she's going to run away with this match. There's a concerned Sam Sunik, Zvonareva's coach.
Well, he should be concerned. Similar scenario as the opening of this match, which really gave Ivanovic a big jump start to take that first set easily. And here's an awkward, unforced error from Zvonareva. Remember that in the opening service game of this match, Zvonareva was broken at love. Speak of untimely, a double fault and a gift for Ana Ivanovic as she takes the quick 1-games-to-love lead in the second set, and yet another break. And a pretty clean match for Ivanovic, serving much better so far in this final.
A completely different person, like I said earlier, 67% first in, 67% first serves in, a much cleaner match for her. 6 winners, 7 unforced errors, and Zvonareva 17 unforced errors. And again, not settling into this match at all, trying to press just too much. That's the Vera Zvonareva that we saw yesterday.
Just constructing points and being more patient.
Exactly. Right, and it's always a challenge when you're playing a former #1 player, a top 5 player, to come out in the court and play within yourself. Because before you step out there, you're thinking about trying to do more and be more. And that starts affecting you mentally. I think it's always better to approach a match starting to play within yourself, and if your opponent's hitting winners and the person you're playing is playing too well, then you can start extending yourself and trying to get outside your comfort zone a little bit. I think it's easier that way as opposed to starting outside your comfort zone, because then you lose confidence and you can't rein it back in as easily.
And you'd think Zvonareva would want to keep Ivanovic in points for a long time. Zvonareva won very quickly yesterday against Bartoli, where Ivanovic had to go the distance 7-5 in the third in her semifinal. Sloppy volley. 40-15, Ivanovic.
This is poor execution from Zvonareva. Set the point up the way she wanted, and moving Ivanovic out to the forehand side, approaching to the backhand, and just trying to do a little bit too much with that volley. Great body serve.
A hold for Ivanovic, and exactly the same scenario as the opening set, up quickly, 2-games-to-love. Some previous notable champions here at the Generali Ladies Linz. The impressive list. Yana Novotna, boy, that's going back. Winner in '98. Chanda Rubin, Mary Pierce. Lindsay won it on a couple of occasions, as well as Justine. A while, a Yana Novotna sighting.
Fontino, 15.
It's better playing for Zvonareva. Important for her, and this is what we've talked about in the past, for her maturity. I think it's important for her to just hang in there, continue to stay mentally tough, and she's done a good job of that so far.
Well, and as you pointed out, on a number of occasions, including yesterday, she was cruising over Bartoli. One of the greatest improvements she had made was getting her emotions under control. And you've got to think your way through, especially when you're not playing well.
Well, much easier yesterday for her.
Well,
she
of course,
was on
yes.
top.
Good solid hold for Vera Zvonareva. And trying to get back on an even footing against Anna.
And off the court, and her emotional maturity as well.
Ivanovic to serve, leading 1-0. 2-1 here in the second.
And that's when Ivanovic hits her backhand so well. When she gets down and that gets that racket head acceleration through the hit. Because you see in that replay how close she keeps her elbows to her. So she needs to compensate for that with that racket head acceleration. And when she gets down and does that, she can hit her backhand beautifully.
We talked about it yesterday in her long semifinal. Really improved her conditioning, and that a perfect example of the kind of leg strength she has. That again, you forget that she's 6'1" and moves so well.
She's worked so hard in the last couple years with Scott Burns. He's done a phenomenal job getting her into great shape.